welcome to Deco Easy. I'm Dyanne and I host this channel together with my mother-in-law Janny. We're both living in the Netherlands and today I'm going to make a vignette for my kitchen. I'm going to make a full vignette and I did it for the challenge from Michele from Comfy Cozy Living and Erin from, I have to pick now, the collection Vintage. Sorry, I'll say it, I pronounced it wrong I think about 10 times before, so sorry Erin, totally my fault. So I want to make it up right, so I have a little peekaboo letter here to pronounce it right. I'll of course put a link to the playlist so you can check out what other creators made, and also to both ladies her channels. So please also check out what kind of videos they make. If you want to ask something, don't hesitate, just write it down in the comment section below and my mother-in-law Janny and I try to read it as quickly as possible. So let's jump in and let's be started creative. This is a place where my vignette will be, or my tray. This is a tray, this is a microwave / oven, and this just perfectly fits here. And also there, the measurement is just perfect. Now, the original color wasn't pink. I believe it was white, but I painted it pink for the spring and the spring and the summer season. But now, yeah, I'm quite tired of that color. So I'll just go, I think I'm going to make it black so it will fit in with the kitchen, and the rest of the electronics mostly are black here in the kitchen. I am trying to maintain this color, this wooden color, because I think that is so beautiful. Also makes it a little bit more farmhouse, but I want the edges to be black. I think I'll be using matte paint. I'm not really sure if I am going to spray paint it or just use acrylic paint. There is one difference: the spray paint covers way much better than acrylic paint does. Yeah, just have to see how it turns out. If the acrylic paint isn't nice, I think I'll just go over it with spray paint, but then I will lose this wooden surface here, because I've tried using paper to tape this whole area off, but that didn't stick, so I think it doesn't work on that surface. So yeah, we'll just see, first use acrylic paint, let it dry and see how it looks when it's dry. Here you see the items which I definitely want to use inside of the tray. So the first one here is this really cute clock, which I bought last year in a garden center for I believe €8. It's just real simple, and it makes a lot of noise. But I really like the vintage style of it. I didn't paint anything about it, it's just this original clock. Then I have this cake stand here with a cork bottom. I'll just leave it white. Comes from, I don't know anymore from which shop it came, but I have it for several years and it looks quite nice, so I just want to let that be inside of the vignette for the kitchen. I have this artificial fern from IKEA, which I have in my kitchen for quite a time, and I still love it, so I'll maintain that one. I have a really huge pine cone, which I think would look cute, for example, here, but I don't know how I'm going to use that. This, when it doesn't fit in, I'm not going to use it, because, I'm also aware of this thing laying on this smooth surface when I leave the vignette, when I have to put the oven on, and I have to take the vignette off, and I don't want everything to tumble over, so we'll see if this is usable. Now, this one here, I definitely want to use. The fairy house with a really cute hedgehog on top. It's a bit damaged here, unfortunately. I bought this one years and years ago, but I painted it last year in this color. It was a bit lighter red before, but now I painted it darker and it perfectly fits in with my pillow covers and my blankets in the living room. So yeah, I really wanted to maintain this color inside the kitchen. I think I'm going to place that on the cake stand. To make sure that it's secured, I will be using glue pads. It's a bit like chewing gum. I put it underneath the fairy house and then press it upon the cake stand, and then it's really secured. So that will work out. Not with that one, with this one it works. And I have a lamp here, really cute one. I can't turn it on, but when you touch the foot of the lamp, it gets, yeah, the light gets brighter and brighter. Yeah, that was the word I was searching for. So this one has 3 stances, and yeah, I really like the softest one. Because I'm not have to read upon my microwave, so I always use the lightest brightness level. Yeah. Okay, well, first let's start painting the tray. This one here is acrylic paint, which I'll first be trying if it works. I have just, yeah, really simple brush actually here. I'm just going to pour a little bit out of the package, just paint a little part and see how it dries. I really want it to be matte. If it gets shiny, then I'm done with it. Then I will be using spray paint. But first try a little part of the tray. Paint is drying now. I will try to zoom in to show, at least I hope that I can show what I want to show you. No, it doesn't show up on camera, but anyway, the coverage of this paint is quite bad compared to the paint from the spray can. Let's see if I can light it up like that. Yeah, you can see it in the corners here, for example. Yeah, it just covers really bad, but on the other hand, it dries real quick, so let's see how it turns out. I'll just wait 15 minutes at least, and then I will be back and, yeah, check out how it works. Okay, the paint is almost dry. You can't see it really well on the camera, but let me try if I can check it out or show you with the light on to the max. Hope you can see it now. Yeah, now you can definitely see it here in the center, here at the corners. This part was covered real well. This was bad, better, very bad. Yeah. So, now we have one solution left. Using spray paint to cover everything up. I'm really going to try if I can save that color. Yeah, I think I'll just be using some paper and maybe some sticky butts. Or glue pads, that's what I meant. Try to cover it up, but I really don't want to lose that color. Right, my idea worked. I just used a sheet of blank paper and try to put it in there. Now, just press with your fingers against the corner. Now I don't have the cut. And the edges aren't real straight, so I just fold it over. And now you have a real good coverage. We'll be using tape, I suppose. Just normal tape. Nothing really difficult. Just lift this one up so it fits there at the bottom. Here. Fold it over again. Maybe I should just fold it over before using the tape. Nope. Just like that. Let me see. Thinks this works even better. Some more tape. So now it's stuck to the bottom and also to the other part of the paper. Now, that one. I'm just using my nail, nothing difficult about that. Right, turn around, gentle press it. As long as the corners are taped and flat on the bottom, that is okay. Here, this part isn't completely straight, maybe because this side isn't nice and straight even. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to take it outside for spray paint and let it dry for at least half an hour. Then I think it will be, will be necessary to use another layer of paint. When I'm done, I will be back with you. Just trying to hold it like so I can spray paint all around, inside and outside. Maybe I would do the inside first, so I can hold it better like that. We'll see how it turns out, but I think it will be better than with the acrylic paint. Right, a final tip from Janny. Use gloves. I did that already while spray painting, but also use a mask. At least I are coughing a little bit less when using this mask. And this stuff really stinks, so I always use a mask now while spray painting. I'll spray paint outside. This is my spray paint from a shop called Action, similar to Dollar Tree in the United States. It is black, matte, and they say it's touch dry in 10 minutes. Well, I'll leave it outside because the weather is it's dry now and the sun is shining. It isn't too hot, but I think it would dry perfectly outside. Because when I do it inside or let it dry inside, then my whole house stinks like crazy because of this stuff. So already shaked it. Now, well, I'm going outside with my spray paint and my tray and my mask, and then I will be back with you when everything is nice and covered and everything is dry. This is the result after 2 spray paint jobs. Didn't do the back, but the rest is covered nice and evenly. Only this part there's a little bit of black that came through when I held it like this and then sprayed here. Unfortunately, but we're satisfied with the result. Letting it dry a little bit longer because I still can feel it's a bit tacky. Not really much, but just a little bit. And here in the center there's also, if you can see it, a little bit of pink, so I'll just use some acrylic paint to finish off the corners there. Okay, it's time to decorate the tray. I already put the lamp here in place because the cord of the lamp needs to go through the grip here. So I only have power supply on that side of the tray, so the lamp has to be in this position. But on the other items, I don't know yet where I want to place them, so I'm going to find it out now. I want this to be my main setting of my tray. So the lamp is there, I have the plant here, the clock, and for some extra security I put the top of the clock around some greenery. So when it tumbles over, it doesn't fall that hard. The cake stand and my mushroom, my fairy house mushroom. I'm going to pick myself some glue pads, something like chewing gum, and I'm going to use that to secure as well the clock as the fairy house to the surface so that when it tumbles over, it doesn't break apart. Here, these are the glue pads. You can also use them to hang up posters or something else. Looks like chewing gum. The only thing you need to do is pick a piece and warm it up between your fingers so that it gets real sticky. And that might take a while. Now it easily breaks apart, but when it's warmer, you can stretch it up further and that improves the stickiness of this stuff. This also helps, of course. Now I have 2 pieces. I'm going to secure underneath 1 foot each, because you're not going to see the foot that well in the tray, because the tray is pretty deep. Now gently press and it's secured. Everything is nice and secure now. I will turn it a bit over like this, because this is the front side. This is how you're going to look into the tray. I not only want to finish something off, I think I will use this one here. And I want to make a tiny ribbon. I think I'm going to put that around the clock. A very simple way for doing that. I'll just use my 2 fingers. You can also use a bow maker, but I don't have one here. I think they don't exist in the Netherlands. I just found this by an online tutorial. And it's a real quick and easy way of making a bow. Well, the ends aren't even, so I'm going to do it again. You can of course better do this when the bow is attached to the roll of the ribbon, to the cloche actually. No, of course not. It's not going to be even. Alright, third try. Make it a little bit larger. Nope. No, this looks better. Really cute. I'm going to place that there on top with some more sticky stuff. Oh, of course I need to trim the ends as well, because this looks really weird right now. Just put it on the back of the knot, and doesn't damage the surface of the clock. Now this fits in perfectly with the rest of my buffalo check design interior in the living room. Put the pine cone in there, also with some glue pads. And the only thing I have to do is finish everything off. Oh, I forgot to put in a really cute figurine. Very cute fox. Also from Action. It was really cheap, €1 or something. I'm not going to take that off because the thing is really light, and if I want to take it off, I'll just use my fingers, lift it off, and then put it around. But somewhere else, I don't think I'm going to use much leaves here, just to cover up the areas. Oh. this is the final result of my vignette for the kitchen for this fall. Here you see it on top of the microwave. I just closed the curtain, otherwise you couldn't see how it looked because of the light shining in the camera. I think it looks really nice and warm. And you can also dim the light a little bit by just touching the lamp. It has 3 different shades. This is the darkest one, medium, and the lightest one. But I'll usually use this one at night. I wasn't completely satisfied with the depth in this vignette. I'm really missing something here. So therefore I had the idea to use this milk can. Look how cute, with pumpkin, birds, some fruit, and I really think, oh, look really cute in there. You might recognize this from another challenge I recently participated in. I recreated a milk can from Hobby Lobby. Original, this color was white. No, you can't see it anymore. Maybe in the back. Yeah, a little bit. It was white, creamy white. I used silver spray paint and black spray paint to give it a nice color. Then I printed out this from the internet, used Mod Podge to fix that upon, and to decorate everything off I used a rope and made a really cute bow with that. I trashed the ends a little bit by twisting in the opposite side, and then you get a bit of a trashed vintage look, which I really like. So I wanted to put that beneath there so you can still see the print, and I think this is really cute. And maybe just add some decoration. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. Some decoration there, and now you have a really nice, more depth layered vignette. For style number 3 with the orange, I only left the plant and the lamp in there, and I want to use a different style for the fall. So I start a bit boring. the colors are a bit boring now. This you might recognize from another challenge, the Flip and Friday challenge. I placed a plastic cap back in the challenge. I left it off, but I think it looks more beautiful in the kitchen with the cap on. And it also, you know, I'll do the dishes here, and sometimes there comes some water or soap in there, so the image is not protected. And the milk can, because I really like that, and I want to make a bit more rustic vignette right now. So the last thing I need to add to my style for this challenge is orange. Therefore I have berries and this lovely, what is it, branch with orange, yellow and a bit of red. I have some pine cones and of course my fall leaves, so I'm going to combine this in the vignette. First I decorated the top with the branch and the pine cone, and I think that looks really cool. I think I'm going to put the light on because it's pretty dark right now here. There I put some pine cones and the orange berries in there. Over there I put some more leaves and orange berries. Now I only want to decorate this, and I think I'm going to use orange foxes for that. And here are the foxes. Look how cute the whole family is. They came in a branch like that. Oh. Place it in the center. And I really like this look. I think I'm going to leave it for the rest of the season. Also like there was a clock, this was a clock. The photo frame. If you're standing from this corner, it also looks real pretty. As well, from this side, I'm going to give you a final close-up. And then I want to thank you for watching this challenge. Don't forget to check out what the other creators made. And thank you to the host for hosting this. Wonderful. Well, that was it for today. I want to thank you so much for watching our newest video. And I want to thank both ladies, Erin and Michele, again for hosting this lovely challenge.
Please don't forget to check out what other subscribers made or other creators made. I will put a link to the playlist for this challenge in the description box. And also please check out the channel of Erin and Michele too. So I hope to see you back again in our next video. Until then, stay safe and in good health, of course. Thank you for watching. Bye!